Okay, doggies, welcome to another cooking show. Today we're gonna make some chicken feet. Obviously I cleaned them. I took their feet off. I washed them in vinegar, let them soak. So I'm gonna add some seasoning sauce. Just gonna mix this up. That's all I really need for starters. I have some basic stuff, you know, some garlic, onion, green onion, Spanish thyme, black pepper, a little bit of paprika. I'm actually going to use Cool Runnings fried rice seasoning. It actually has not a bad scent to it. Some oyster flavored sauce, some soy sauce, and Worcestershire sauce. I have my rice there because we're going to make pelou actually, and just a touch of all seasoning. So to start this, honestly, I just put the seasoning, a little bit of our Worcestershire sauce, some soy sauce. I don't want to put too much, I don't want to get too dark. Some of our oyster sauce here. It's so thick, man. And that's the start. So we're actually going to use brown sugar for this. So I got the pot ready to go. Unfortunately, I didn't put the oil in. Let's get some oil. And yeah, there we go. I'm just going to use some regular vegetable oil. Just a little bit. You don't want too much. But remember, in this, we're going to burn the brown sugar before we put the chicken in. So I'm going to put it on high, turn the fan on. Unfortunately, it's not a great day. It's my birthday and it snowed like hell yesterday, and I did a lot of snow this morning just trying to clean my mom's car space, because they unfortunately do a really terrible job. And what I mean by snow, I mean well, this looks actually better now. The storm yesterday was like really insane. But I don't know if you see an idea about the height of the snow, but it doesn't really give you depth perception. My plants are still growing, kicking in alive. Fish are alive. They're not eating anybody yet. So the oil is heating up. I'll know when it's hot. So, I just put some brown sugar in here. That's probably too much. We'll see. Let me shake it out. Yeah, that's enough. I actually made too much. I got a proper spoon for that. Now that's... Now remember, this is not stew. This is pelou. There's a big difference. So, as soon as the brown sugar starts to turn black, I'm gonna throw that chicken in. Let's get that ready. Let's get the chicken feet ready. So this is kind of all in one week. And I'm not sure if anybody's used to cooking with brown sugar. It doesn't necessarily make your stuff sweet. It makes it really dark. Gives it a nice taste. I don't know if you ever use molasses when you're cooking. So let's just mix this up while that's going. Shouldn't have done that because now I have water on my spoon. It's gonna splash. So chicken feet's ready. I'll wait for that. As soon as it starts to get dark, and this shit's gonna splash over, man. Now I'm gonna make a mess. That's what happens when you use one hand. Actually, you know. take a little light away. But, all right, there we go. Now, you see the brown sugar? It's just starting. To go. That's about splashing. Now just wait, it's gonna get dark. Then we're gonna add. Just wait, we're not there. There, it's getting dark, 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 starting to boil. See that? I just did that to avoid the splash. Oh god, that smells so good. Now it's in there. Let's wait till this comes to a fry. Touch it well in a minute. Oh, I haven't had this for so long. This is a birthday treat. And I really do love it. Now, as soon as this comes to like a boil, you just keep mixing it. The whole idea of this is you want this color to get in this, so it's no longer white. That's the only purpose, other than flavor, but you see now the chicken is starting to turn color. It was this, now it's that. Now the brown sugar is going to stick to this, and that's what you want. Nobody wants to see white meat. Need some color in it. So this is going to get to a boil pretty fast. I'm going to put this in the sink. I'm done actually cooking it. I'm going to add all this stuff to my rice. Put it in here. I washed that rice and there's water in it, so and I need that for water. Onions, garlic. I'm gonna add shadow benny. Add some black pepper. Just a touch of the allspice. A little bit of paprika. Some of this fried rice seasoning. Actually, quite a bit. And that's going to go in next. But let's let the color get into this. See, it's nicely getting colored. And that's going to stick. That's not going to go in. And the whole idea is I don't want this to go. I want it to go through the rice. Okay, so we got some color there. Let's add our rice with all our seasoning. Gonna have to add more water to this. Add some water. Mix it on the rice, and top the bowl. And you should know yourself how much water to add depending on how much rice you want to add. I only added like 1 spoon, so this actually should be almost just right. I'm gonna need more. I just know from cooking, and that's what you should know. How long does it take your rice to cook? Now, we're gonna let this get to a boil, turn it on minimum, and cover it and let it dry. So you're gonna see that later. Okay guys, as you see this is boiling, let's bring some of the air out. And see the rice is already in here. So what we're looking for, this rice is gonna start coming up. And we want it to dry, right? So I'm gonna leave it open a little bit, but at the same time, I just made a little bowl of carrots, beans, some shadow benny, green pepper, yellow pepper. Actually not green, red and yellow pepper. I'm gonna add that in. These were frozen, so I have them soaking in water. I don't actually want to use that water, so I'm going to drain as much as I can. Because the last thing I want to add is water right now. Because I did add enough water. If I need to add more, I'll add more. So, as soon as I'm going to turn this on low, like it's almost there. If you see where the rice level is, right? See the rice is at the top, right? It's almost there. And this ensures your chicken feet will never overcook. And I did add a piece of bay leaf, although that's in there. It's gonna taste really awesome. I actually don't use any coconut milk like a lot of people like to use. The only reason is because I don't like it. And it makes it spoil faster. So in terms of keeping it good and tasty. But I must say, when you add coconut milk, the taste goes in the mouth twice after time. But we'll see. So we're almost there. Okay, I just added the vegetables. Now watch when I mix it. You see all the rice is on the top. Now, as soon as this comes to a boil, I put it in the oven. I just let it sit. All you have to do is taste it for salt. I mean, I'm not actually supposed to be eating salt because I have high blood pressure, but hey man, sometimes you just gotta eat what you eat. So as soon as that comes to a boil, I'm gonna cover it up and put it on middle. And we're gonna see the final product. Okay guys, here's your beautiful finished product. I mean, you could put it on a plate, but as you can see, the chicken feet are nicely cooked. They're not breaking apart. They're extremely soft. You notice there's a little bit of oil, but that's going to dry out. And all you need to do is put that on a plate and eat it. I mean, you got your vegetables, everything. This is actually going to taste awesome.